Okay, let us see. That is, we are having in the 8th class social studies and various different lessons mixing together the economics, geography, history, civics. Earlier, we used to have the separate parts for the history, civics, geography, economics like that. But now they made as all together as one part of the book. And here we used to include that is the geography, economics, civics and history. Means all these topics are present in our 8th standard. They were interconnected with the contemporary issues. Means at present whatever is going on in our surroundings, in our environment, in our politics, in our economy, in your physical, in your physio-geographical conditions, in our climatic conditions, in our universe, in our politics, in our government, in our entire history, that and all related the current knowledge. Means at present whatever is going on related by connecting the topics are there related the geography, economics, civics and the history. Like that kind of the topics you are going to get in class 8th. And here first of all the first 3 to 4 lessons in the 8th class you are going to getting about generally we might have learned already. We got it in a primary classes also related, that is the solar energy. How like from the sun we are getting the energy, and how like that energy will be is much more utilizing us, and how like this solar energy causing the much more convenient life, and what are the effects are there. Then here itself we used to be getting, again you got in primary classes itself, what is a rotation and what is a revolution. What is rotation, what is a revolution, and what is solar power. Again you are going to get what about the seasons. How many seasons are there in India, and how like we used to classify the seasons in India, and what about in which months will come. Related the seasons also we are having the topic, and how like the seasons will occur, what is the reason, how like the seasons will be going to be occur, the seasons in our different parts of the India, maybe the winter season, maybe the rainy season, maybe the advancing monsoon season, maybe that is the retreating monsoon season, like this various different kinds of seasons, in which months, how like and why they used to occur, like that kind of the topic also we are having. Again we are having in the class 8 itself actually first of all how like the maps were started, which country people started map drawing, and how like that location of the maps, and how like we can locate the different locations, places, geographical conditions, and actually how like the world map is drawn very first time, how like the very first time the political map drawn, how like the very first time that the which country people they prepared the maps. Earlier how like is there in ancient period, how like earlier we are in the clay tablets. Clay tablets means on clay we drawing the pictures, images, maps, like that we showed. And earlier also how like the world map they were having the different names, different islands, different seas. Actually in which year, in which country people, and how like started about the maps, analysis, reading, how like we have to identify what is the importance related that and all. We are having the related one lesson, the map analyzing, that also we are having. Then the one more feature also we are going to be getting some tribal people. we are having the one of the most important region, polar region. In a polar region, related this polar region also you might have listened in your primary classes the word one word related the tundra region, and about the Eskimos. Tundra region, about the Eskimos and the igloo. So this kind of the terms already you listened in the class 4th or 5th, I think, related the social studies during that time. Related, we are having the one more lesson related this polar region. How like that Eskimos, where they are living, in which part of the country they are living, and how like they live and what they are doing. At present, these people are there or not, and how like they developed, whether they disappeared when they entered, in which parts of the this countries they are living, and how like that situations. This and all related, we are having a beautiful lesson about the polar region. How like they struggled, how like they lived, and where they scattered, and is there the people still are there, like that related the entire the polar region. The like that one more lesson we are having. And likewise only related one more lesson we are having that about the minerals. And this also the very interesting topic, and how many types of the minerals are there. And in our Telangana state, in which districts that types of the minerals available. And in entire country, what are the different variations are there in availability of the minerals. And in which part of the minerals, in which part of the district area available that minerals, and what are the uses of that minerals, and where available, this and all. Again we are having in this minerals topic only, that is Singareni coal mines, which you know all of us. Singareni coal mines in our districts, in our Khammam district we are having. Singareni coal mines, Singareni collieries, means how like we have to extract the coal, how like we can generate the power, means with the through coal we are generating the thermal power. So how like we are getting this thermal power, how like we are extracting that coal, and what is the mining, how many types of the mining systems are there, how many methods of the mining systems are there, and what kind of the minerals are useful to us, what kind of the minerals are available to us, and where they located. That and all we are having, that is the one more important topic, that is the minerals. And one more thing also we are having, economics related topic, the banking system. Banking system, how like is there in our country, and what are, how many types of the banks are there, government banks, private banks, international banks, and actually we are always getting confused, this currency in which year bonds are, how like coins, currency, pounds, rupee, in which year born, from which year onwards we are getting, how like they existed, whether still are there or not. Related the currency system, how like is there earlier at present, whichever we are having the rupee, coins, pounds, sterling, yen. Earlier we don't have this kind of the money in our hands, in our purse. Then how like we did the business. Related one interesting topic we are having, that is in the banking you will be going to get. What is the bank role? When you will be going to be referring these transactions, how like will be going to be get benefited. Related that banking system and the currency system also you are having. And as well as how like whenever you need the loans, how like the banks are giving the loans, what type of the loans they are giving, how like that loans we have to give back, and how like in case if you don't give that loan back, what will be happen. and related the banking system at present in our India, how like is going on. Even they included our at present going on, that is the digital banking system. Digital banking system also introduced, means the online transactions, and how like this banking system will go, and what kind of the benefits are there, what are the various developments are there in the banking sector. So this and are related one lesson we are having the banking. Then again you are having here the one more topic about the agriculture. Earlier, once upon a time, agriculture, how like we did, and agriculture started in which year, and what are the important methods of the agriculture, and how like the systems of the agriculture in a various different parts we are implementing these agriculture methods, and what are the important seasons are there, and what are the important crops we are raising, and which are the important states are there in India they are preferably doing the cultivation, and what are the problems are there related this one, how like problems Indian agriculture facing, and the one more topic they added here, latest technological developments, how can we do the cultivation, what are the innovative methods are there in agriculture, and how like easily we can multiply the agriculture, what are the latest trends and methods are there in agriculture method, whether is it possible to do the cultivation with such kind of the machines, so technology is there or not, and how like in rural areas the agriculture facing the problems, how like we can resolve that the agriculture related problems, related to that one also we are having the lesson agriculture, and how like that technology they were, how like the technology is at present is motivating us, whether technology based agriculture going on, and how like our livelihood is depending on agriculture, how like this technology is modifying our trends, our living conditions, related to that also we are having the topic on the technology livelihood impact and changes, how like will be going on to be taking place, related also we are having the topic here. And here we are going to getting the one more interesting topic about our national freedom movement. National freedom movement, they given a very larger part this lessons as two topics, part A and part B, like that they given. Means we are going to studying the national freedom movement from the 1885 onwards up to 1947. From 1885 to 1947, what are the most important incidents were occurred? Very lengthy lessons, so two lessons were included. National movement in India, national freedom movement. How like earlier we are having this nationalistic feelings, how like we are having this national freedom movement, and what are the most important incidents were occurred, related, that is a total entirely very interesting topic we are having, that national freedom movement from the 1885 to up to 1947. Who are the most important freedom fighters, related the Gandhiji, Subhash Chandra Bose, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, B.R. Ambedkar, like that important people, how like they struggled for the sake of to get the independence of our country. So the related that one national freedom movement we are having here. And as well as we are having earlier in the rural areas, we are having that is the land reforms. Land reforms means how like during the time of the Britishers, during the time of the Nizams, means at the time of the Britishers ruling our India, and how like the land and how many landlords are there, how like that revenue policies, how like the agriculture, how like during that time the landlords, how like our entire different regions, especially Telangana state is there. Rural areas, agriculture, landlords, laborers, workers, common people. During the time of the Britishers, the rural areas, only rural areas, and that common people and the poorest people, villages, how like agriculture. What about the changes we brought? That only can be called as reforms, land reforms. We used to be saying. So related that also we are having, and as well as during the after the Britishers Nizam's period means Nawabs, during the time of the Nawabs period and Nawabs ruling, and how like the land system, land reforms, and how like the agriculture, what are the changes we brought, and related this also we are having the one of the interesting topic, land reforms, so distribution of the land, and how like that Patelas, Reddis, Chaudharis, higher community people, how like they were dominating the lower sections of the people, how like that lower sections of the people agitated, and what are the important movements are there, they agitated against the landlords. So related that the beautiful topic you are having under the history topic, land reforms is there. And other one topic you will be going to get in class 8 about the Constitution of India. Most of us we don't know what is Constitution, but without a Constitution there is no possibility to survive India itself, because this Constitution is a one written book, experts they written. And in this book, according to that only at present we are all running, central government to state government, and as well as the local self-government, mean the Gram Panchayati, Gram Sabha, Nagara Panchayati, municipality, municipal corporation, state government, central government, how like we have to form, and how like we have to elect the representatives, how like the power should be distributed, and that and all written in the Constitution. So like this kind of the Constitution, who prepared sir, how like prepared sir, in which year prepared sir, why we prepared sir, and what is the importance of this Constitution, why it is very much essential of our Constitution. So related entirely Constitution of the India, దాన్ని మనం తెలుగులో ఏమంటాం అంటే రాజ్యాంగం అంటుంటాం, రాజ్యాంగం, కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా. సో హౌ లైక్ దట్ ఇంప్లిమెంటెడ్, అండ్ హియర్ విల్ బి కమ్ టు నో హౌ లైక్ దట్ governments were formed at various levels we are having here, in which year the Constitution came into force, and what are the changes occurred in the Constitution, and how like the important provisions, articles are there in the Constitution. So this and all related to the Constitution of India, దాన్ని మనం తెలుగు ఏమంటాము రాజ్యాంగం అంటుంటాం. How like the powers are there, how like we'll be electing that and all the things we are having, the beautiful lesson, the Constitution of India. And not only this one, we are having one is central government, the government at central level and the government at state level. Central government, state government ఎట్లా ఫామ్ చేస్తాం మనం? What is the method? Who will be going to electing the central government? And in the central government అనగానే మనకి ఏమొస్తుంది ఇక్కడ? పార్లమెంట్. పార్లమెంట్ లో మనకు మళ్ళీ అక్కడ లోక్సభ, రాజ్యసభ. So how like the Lok Sabha members will elect? How like the Rajya Sabha members will elect? What is the parliament? In which year onwards we used to be called as the parliament? In which year the parliament established? What are the powers of the parliament? This and all the total central government కింద వస్తుంది. ఇంకా మనకు సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్ కింద ద ఇంపార్టెంట్ పీపుల్ మనకు సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్ లెవెల్లో ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్, తర్వాత ప్రెసిడెంట్ అండ్ వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్, తర్వాత కౌన్సిల్ ఆఫ్ మినిస్టర్స్ ఉంటారు. హౌ లైక్ ఆల్ దీస్ పీపుల్ విల్ ఎలెక్ట్, వీళ్ళందరినీ మనం ఎట్లా ఎలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటాం? వాట్ ఆర్ దేర్ పవర్స్? హౌ లైక్ ది ఎలక్షన్ సిస్టమ్? హౌ లైక్ వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ దేర్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఆఫ్ ద పవర్స్? వాట్ దే విల్ డూ అట్ సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్, పార్లమెంట్, టోటల్ రిలేటెడ్ ద సెంట్రల్ లెవెల్ గవర్నమెంట్ మనకు ఒక ఐడియా వస్తుంది. బికాజ్ అట్ ప్రెసెంట్ మనకు చాలా మంది తెలియదు సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్ ఎట్లా ఫామ్ అవుతుంది, పవర్స్ ఎట్లా ఉంటాయి, వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారు, పార్లమెంట్ అంటే ఏంది, ఇవన్నీ మనకు ఐడియా లేదు. సో ఇట్ విల్ బి వెరీ మచ్ యూస్ఫుల్ లెసన్ వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ద సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ కూడా ఒక లెసన్ ఉంది మనం. అండ్ హౌ లైక్ ఇన్ స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ మనకు సీఎం ఉంటారు, తర్వాత గవర్నర్ ఉంటారు, తర్వాత మనకు అసెంబ్లీ ఉంటుంది. అసలు యాక్చువల్గా అసెంబ్లీ హౌ లైక్ విల్ ఫామ్, హూ విల్ ఫామ్ దిస్ అసెంబ్లీ, అసెంబ్లీలో మెంబర్స్ ఎవరు ఉంటారు, మనకు రైట్ టు ఓట్ ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది, అండ్ హూ విల్ బి కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఎ ఎమ్మెల్యే, హూ విల్ బి కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఎ ఓటర్, అసలు అసెంబ్లీ ఎలక్షన్స్ హౌ లైక్ విల్ బి గోయింగ్ టు కండక్ట్, అండ్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ హౌ లైక్ ద సీఎం విల్ బి గోయింగ్ టు బి ఎలెక్ట్. ఇది కూడా చాలా మంది తెలియదు మనం. సీఎం అనేటోడు హౌ లైక్ విల్ బి గోయింగ్ టు బి ఎలెక్టెడ్, and how like the governor will be going to be elected, and what are their powers, వాళ్ళ పవర్స్ ఏంది, వాళ్ళ ఎలక్షన్స్ ఏంది, వాళ్ళ రోల్ ఏంది, వాళ్ళ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఏంది, టోటల్గా స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ పిక్చర్ మన కళ్ళ ముందు ఉంటుంది. రిలేటెడ్ దట్ స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ గురించి టోటల్ ఫార్మేషను, ఆ ప్రొవిజన్స్, ఆర్టికల్స్, ఇంపార్టెన్స్, ప్రొసీజర్, మెథడ్, టోటల్గా వి యూస్ టు బి గెట్ ఇన్ ద స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్, ద గవర్నమెంట్ అట్ ద స్టేట్ లెవెల్ మాత్రం. అందులో మనకి ఇక్కడ యాడ్ చేసినట్టు లోకల్ సెల్ఫ్ గవర్నమెంట్ కూడా కొంచెం ఉంది. మనం బ్రీఫ్లీ దే డిస్కస్ ద లోకల్ సెల్ఫ్ గవర్నమెంట్ అంటాం. దీనే మనం స్థానిక ప్రభుత్వాలు అంటుంటాం మనం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ గ్రామ సభ కానీ, లేకపోతే మున్సిపాలిటీ, లేకపోతే మున్సిపల్ కార్పొరేషను, జిల్లా పరిషత్, మండల పరిషత్, దిస్ అండ్ ఆల్ హౌ లైక్ దే వర్ బి గోయింగ్ టు ఫామ్, వాట్ ఆర్ దేర్ పవర్స్, వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఇంపార్టెన్స్, అసలు అర్లియర్ మనకి ఉన్నాయా, ఇది ఎప్పుడు మన దగ్గర వచ్చినాయి, అది దాని రోల్ ఏంది, దాని ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఏంది, రిలేటెడ్ ది లోకల్ సెల్ఫ్ గవర్నమెంట్ కూడా ఇక్కడ స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ లో యాడ్ అయ్యి ఉంది. సో ఇక్కడ సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్, స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ గురించి వచ్చింది, అండ్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ మనకు లోక్సభ, రాజ్యసభ గురించి వచ్చింది. దెన్ the one more topic we are having here, జుడిషియరీ సిస్టమ్ లో ఉంది మనకు. జుడిషియరీ వెరీ నాలెడ్జబుల్ లెసన్. ఎందుకంటే ఇది జుడిషియరీలో మనకు, జుడిషియరీ అంటే ఏమంటే మనం న్యాయ శాఖ అంటుంటాం జనరల్ తెలుగులో. అంటే మనకి ఇంకా అర్థం కావాలంటే సింపుల్ గా కోర్ట్ అంటాం మనం. కోర్ట్, హౌ లైక్ ద కోర్ట్ విల్ ఫామ్, అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద కేస్, అండ్ హౌ మెనీ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ద కేసెస్ ఆర్ దేర్. మనకు సివిల్ కేస్ అని, తర్వాత క్రిమినల్ కేస్ అని చెప్పేసి డిఫరెంట్ డిఫరెంట్ కేసెస్ ఉన్నాయి. అండ్ హూ విల్ బి నోన్ యాజ్ అన్ అడ్వకేట్ అంటాం, తర్వాత వాళ్ళని వకీల్ అంటాం, లేకపోతే లాయర్ అంటుంటాం, వాళ్ళ సిస్టమ్ ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ద టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ద కోర్ట్స్ ఎట్లా ఉన్నాయి మనకు, దట్ ఈజ్ వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ద సుప్రీం కోర్ట్ ఉంది, తర్వాత హై కోర్ట్ ఉంది, దాని కింద మళ్ళీ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కోర్ట్ ఉంది. ఇట్లా డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కోర్టు, హై కోర్టు, సుప్రీం కోర్టు. హౌ లైక్ దిస్ సుప్రీం కోర్ట్ విల్ ఫార్మ్, హౌ లైక్ హై కోర్ట్ విల్ ఫార్మ్, హౌ లైక్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కోర్ట్ విల్ ఫార్మ్. ఇట్లా ఈ కోర్ట్స్ ఎట్లా ఫామ్ అయితే, ఆ జడ్జెస్ ఎవరు ఎట్లా అపాయింట్ చేస్తారు, వాళ్ళ పవర్స్ ఏంటి, ఇవి ఎక్కడున్నాయి. అండ్ హౌ లైక్ ఒక కేస్ స్టడీ ఇచ్చినాడు అంటే మనం సపోజ్ వన్ కేస్, సివిల్ కేస్ కానీ క్రిమినల్ కేస్ కానీ, హౌ లైక్ దట్ కేస్ ఇస్ సాల్వ్డ్ అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రొసీజర్. వన్స్ ఒక్కసారి కేసు ఫైల్ అయిన తర్వాత ఆ ప్రొసీజర్ ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది, అసలు సిస్టమ్ ఏంటి మనకు, ఆ జ్యుడిషియరీ అంటేనే ఆ కోర్ట్స్ ఫార్మేషన్ ఇవి ఎట్లా ఉంటాయి అనేది టోటల్గా వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ రిలేటెడ్ ద లీగల్ అంటాం. లీగల్ ఇష్యూస్ ఉన్నాయి మనం, లీగల్ మ్యాటర్స్ అంటాం, related the judiciary, legal matters we used to get in this lesson the judiciary అన్న దాని గురించి కూడా the topic we are going to be getting there here. Then the still in this 8th class you are going to learn about the Hyderabad state. చాలా మంది తెలియదు మనకు. హైదరాబాద్ కింగ్డమ్, హైదరాబాద్